Your diet might be suffering a bit this week if you're not willing to pay more than $2 for a head of lettuce. Produce prices have skyrocketed, and in some cases, some vegetables simply are not available. Carol Evans Boyd Hubert explains why.
When she took her after-school job at Patack's grocery store, produce was not exactly top of mind for Katie Heltney.
Oh God, yeah. I had no idea what an avocado was.
But 7 months later, Katie can tell you all about the year's biggest story in the nation's produce aisles.
Unseasonably cold weather in California.
Signs like these have been popping up the past few weeks in grocery stores and sandwich shops. The reason eggplants are nowhere to be found at Patack's.
They would be around here.
And garlic occupies the space where Roma tomatoes should be.
We don't have any right now, and then if they do come in, they're really high priced.
I got grape tomatoes.
As a produce wholesaler,
Cherry tomatoes.
Todd Carnicom was at this before Katie was born. But the extent of this year's crop damage
These are Romas right here.
is new to him, too.
You can see some of the effects of weather in those. Last time this happened was 1957.
What happened was a rare frost early last month in western Mexico.
The freeze actually went down through the desert of California, through Arizona.
All key early season growing areas for tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, eggplant, squash, zucchini, and lettuce.
Most lettuce shippers that you talk to will tell you it's probably been the worst season that they've had since they can remember.
Todd says better days are approaching. New crops of most vegetables should be on their way to store shelves in about a month. Till then, expect more spot shortages and high prices.
I gotta eat it anyways. You gotta be healthy. So it is what it is.
Meaning more after-school explaining for Katie Heltney.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when they're like, oh, that's my favorite thing. And then it's sorry.
Well, nationwide prices for fresh fruits and vegetables rose an average of 5.6% in February compared to a year ago. Some of those hikes should roll back when the new crops come in, but Todd Carnicom says higher fuel prices are also partly to blame, and that issue not likely to go away so quickly.
Glad you did this story because people have been wondering, myself included. You go to a fast food place and they say no tomatoes available, or I see the prices in the supermarkets. So it's interesting to see the genesis of this, to say the least.
You know how much we like to eat fast food in TV news.
Yeah. If it weren't for fast food, there'd be no food at all. Thank you, Boyd.
You bet.